Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for joining me for another recipe. So we had a potluck at work and I made my buffalo chicken dip with the last video. And I had stated in that video that I had my cowboy beans already made. And so I took the buffalo dip and the cowboy beans into work, and the cowboy beans got like really hammered. And there was a few people in there, especially one of the managers there. He said, could you do that recipe online? Now again, cowboy beans are made hundreds of different ways with all kinds of different ingredients and everything else. I'm just going to show you my version, and they turned out really good, and I'm making another batch to take back in. So I figured, why not, make a video to show how I do it. So let's get it started and see what we got. All right, in today's recipe, we have the different types of beans that I'll be using today. Some hot rub here. This is a pork rub or beef, whichever way you like. This is a regular rub here. I mixed these two together because this one's got a little kick to it, and this one's just regular. And some Lowry seasoning, salt, some burger, and some bacon. All right, so what we're going to do is the first thing we're going to do is in a pan, we're going to get that burger over there cooking and get that bacon cooked off. And then also I'm going to add some onion and garlic while I'm frying that hamburger up, which I did not put out here, but we'll get to that next. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut up this bacon. Now you want to not have very big chunks in this, so we're going to make these about 1/2 inch each, and I just cut the whole pack this way. And then I'm going to dump it right in the pan to fry up. That way I don't get covered with stickiness and have the meat going everywhere. So now we just take this and we just dump this in here. Oops. Oh, I lost one. That's something. Okay, well, most of it goes in there just like that, and we can get started. I'll get that fried up and we'll be on our way. All right, guys, while this bacon is here cooking, we're going to start opening our cans of beans. So I have 2 of these 28-ounce baked beans. These are the base of your bean mixture. So we put the juice and everything right in there, right in the crock pot. Dump them bad boys right in there. There's 1 can. And there's the second can. Again, this is great for a side dish at a party or anything like that. You can throw these together, throw them in a crock pot, a couple hours, ready to go. Okay, cannellini beans. I guess it's the white kidney bean it says. Now I've drained these. These you drain the sauce out of. We just want the beans only. Okay. Get those out of there. Now I got these chili beans. Now you can get these no-named, or this is like, I found the best flavored beans right there for the chili beans. These ranch style chili beans, they're really good. Okay, here is a can of, these are navy beans. I know people are going to say, well, this bean is the same as that bean, but they all seem to have a little bit of different texture, different size, and that's what you want. You want this to just look like a whole mess of just different kinds of beans. All right, and here we got 1 can of kidney beans. We're going to drain those as well. There we go. We're going to drain those. The only thing that does not get drained is the baked beans and the chili beans. All the other beans get drained. Throw those in there. Stir my bacon here. Trying to just get this about 3/4 of the way done. Okay. We're going to open this one up too. Again, this is another one of those. I had an extra can of these cannellini beans or whatever it's called. If I'm fudging that, I'm sure I am. I just wanted to throw them in there. I just didn't want to leave 1 can of beans on the shelf. So I'm going to put that in there. Now that's all the beans. Okay. That is all the beans. So here, while we're still waiting for our bacon to get done, It's getting there. Okay, now I'm going to grab a tablespoon here. Get to measuring some stuff out. Now, we're going to put in there 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. 1, 2. Okay. I'm going to put that in there. Now, the dry seasoning, just the regular, any kind of rub, whatever kind of rub you like that's good for pork, beef, anything like that you like, or if you want to try something new, this is the best place for it. All right, I'm going to put in here 4 tablespoons of this. Oh, there's a little extra, so we'll do a half one on there because some fell in. Let's see, that's 3, 4. Okay. Now, we're going to put in 2 tablespoons of this one, Nashville Hot. And this one here, I don't like hot stuff. You guys know that already watching my videos. But this gives it just the right amount of kick. So we're going to put 2 tablespoons of that in. And then we're going to put in 2 of the tablespoons of Lowry's seasoning salt. 1, 2. Okay? Now, what I'm going to do here, as soon as this bacon's pretty much done, you look at it. Yeah, that's almost done there. We just got to let it get a little bit more browner. And while that's finishing up, we're going to plug the crock pot in, get her started on high. And then we're going to dump this bacon. Once it's cooked, we're going to dump the grease and bacon right in there because these beans, as they cook, are going to start soaking some of that stuff up. That grease inside them with them beans. So, yeah, that's just a little bit more. Okay, and we'll be right back. And then when we dump the bacon, we'll be coming back in to put the hamburger in there and get that fried up. Alrighty, now we dumped our bacon in there. We're going to take our ground beef here. I usually get the like 85 or 90-10 or 85-15, but today it was just seemed like it was a higher price than normal. So I got a pack of this Naturally Better 100% grass-fed 80-20, but it all is gonna end up in the same place anyway. So we're just gonna break this apart, and then I'm gonna add a 1/4 cup of the dehydrated onion. A little bit left, that's good. All right, and we're going to add some crushed garlic. We're going to add like a spoon of crushed, let's open this up, brand new. If I can get it open. I got this sealed tight. Okay, don't need it very big there. All right, we're just going to do it, a tablespoon and a half of that. That'll be good. Don't want to kill the flavor here with too much garlic and too much onion. Now, a lot of people, like I said, they make these different ways. They'll have green peppers in there and all kinds of other things. I'm definitely not a pepper person. I'm not an onion person either, but I can tolerate these dried onions. That's why I put them in there. So we're going to fry this down. Get this nice and browned up, and then we're going to pour all this in there as well. We'll be right back. Okay, guys, as you can see here, our burger is all browned up, ready to go. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to move the camera slightly right over here like this. We're going to take this, shut the burner down, and we're going to dump it right in there, grease and everything again with that. Like I said, I usually use the 85 or 90-10, 85-15, so you don't have much grease. But this grass-fed stuff seems to be pretty good as well. So now what we're going to do is give this a big old mix. Get all them juices together, all them spices mixed. Man, look at that. That is coming together so nice. All those different colors. That's the whole part of this. You got that some little bit of meat in there. You don't want to overkill it with meat. But you got all those colors, all those different beans in there. Alrighty. Now we got it all mixed together. Oh, there's some pile of baked beans still in the middle. Okay. We are going to now put this on high. And normally, in a couple hours, you could serve this, but it's really good if you can let it sit a little bit longer. Like if you make it in the morning for a party that's in the afternoon or an evening party. If you can let that sit for 4 or 5 hours, man, that just is all the spot. Okay, guys, thanks again for joining me. I'll be showing you here the recipe in just a minute.